New York p.olice fatally s.hoot man after mistaking pipe for g.un. New York, police officers responding to reports of a man threatening people with a gun on Wednesday fatally shot a man carrying a metal pipe, mistaking it for a firearm, police said. It happened just before 5 p.m. in the Crown Heights neighborhood of Brooklyn after 911 callers said a man was pointing a silver firearm at people on the street, according to NYPD Chief of Department Terence Monahan. 5 officers, 3 in plainclothes and 2 in uniform, responded and encountered a man matching the description in the 911 calls. The suspect took a two-handed shooting stance and pointed an object at the approaching officers, 2 of whom were in uniform, said Monahan. 4 of the officers then fired a total of 10 rounds, striking the man, who was later found to be holding a pipe with some sort of knob at the end, he said. The unidentified man was taken to a hospital, where he was pronounced dead. 4 officers were treated for minor injuries. Dozens of police cars converged on the area, and a crowd of about 200 people gathered around the cordoned-off intersection, said 33-year-old resident Shia Tenenbaum, who added that a few people in the crowd shouted at police. Andre Wilson, 38, told the Daily News that he has known the victim for 20 years, describing him as a quirky neighborhood character. All he did was just walk around the neighborhood, he said. He speaks to himself, usually he has an orange Bible or a rosary in his hand. He never had a problem with anyone. Wilson said he was shocked that it would come to this. The officers from the neighborhood, they know him. He has no issue with violence. Everybody just knows he's just mentally challenged. This shouldn't have happened at all. The shooting comes after the police killing of an unarmed black man on March 18 in Sacramento, California, sparked 2 weeks of protests and calls for police reform. Stephen Clark, 22, was shot by officers responding to a report of someone breaking car windows. Police said they thought he had a gun, but he was carrying only a cell phone. In a private autopsy commissioned by Clark's family, prominent pathologist Dr. Bennett Omalu announced that Clark was hit by 8 bullets, 6 in the back, 1 in the neck and 1 in the thigh, and took 3 to 10 minutes to die. Police waited about 5 minutes before rendering medical aid.